my god. It's happening again. We're back. Well, I'm back. Gonna turn my music down real quick. A little too loud. There we go. So, no games today. Today, I'm gonna draw. It's that simple. I'm gonna draw. I need to get work done. And if I don't do it like this, I'm not gonna get it done. So, today, we're gonna make some Halloween art because I love Halloween. And I don't know. It's just fun. So let's get into it. I am gonna switch my playlist around though, because it's the calm stuff is good for like the starting soon screen, but I do like a little more, I don't know, something a bit different from what I'm drawing. There we go. So, as if I'm gonna be drawing, I did some Inktober challenges with someone I know. We got a prompt and we got 5 minutes per prompt to actually draw something. And these 3 are the ones that I felt like were the best ones. Let's leave it at that. So I want to finish them. Because these are 5-minute sketches. And I feel like they have a bit of potential. So we might as well. Don't know which one I'm gonna start with though. Let's maybe just start from the left. Gonna get this little pirate. Gonna finish the pirate. I personally love it when, first of all, I don't really do line arts that much. And when I do line arts, I like it to be like a little textured. I don't like it when it's like all smooth and like this. I don't like that. I really like the texture that this brush has. Like it's not completely smooth all the way around, and I really like that a lot. Yeah, I like it when my art looks like a little rough around the edges. Goddamn. It's a bit difficult for me to speak sometimes. But yeah. I'm gonna clean everything up, and then I'm gonna see if there's something I want to change. If everything looks good to me, and we'll just do some color, and we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna round this off real quick. Give him a little, make his shirt a little better. There we go. So a bit more like this. To make it seem like it has some thickness to it. A little like this. Yeah. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's gonna look better if I do it like this. Trial and error. That's what art is all about. We try things out. If it doesn't work, it's okay. We learn from our mistakes. Like here, that's not gonna work. It needs to be a little more out. Nope, not this. There we go. Eraser. Thank you very much. Also a really good tip that I've heard from someone, or like I think I just saw it on the internet one day. When working with like a textured brush, if you wanna like erase something, it's best to do it with the same brush. It's gonna look nicer than if you were to go like this. It's just if you use more of like a smooth eraser, rather than a textured one. If you're using textured brushes, it's gonna feel out of place. So you might as well use a textured eraser. There we go. My hand is also not always as steady as I hope it is, or as I want it to be. It's something I need to work on. That's okay. Knowing, or like, how do I say this? I guess, knowing what you're doing wrong is the first step to fixing it, I guess, is the best way to say it. Go do it a little more like this. Yes, I like that. There we go. Give him a little hand, like a little nub, I guess. Yeah, look at that little guy. That's nice. That's nice. Some little folds in his shirt. Should I do the face now? No, I'm gonna leave the face till later. I'm gonna continue with the sleeves. There we go. Yeah, that's it. That's nice. Oh, tipsy do. There we go. Some of the little shirts. How does that look? Not that bad, if I do say so myself. Can I have these? Makes it look a little nicer. I did not think this through very much. Like, you can barely tell what it's supposed to be. So, you're gonna have to figure that out. I'll just make this one thing for now. Just connect the belt. There we go. I don't really like the way that it's like slanting down, or like how it's getting bigger down here. At least not that much bigger. This should be a bit better. Yeah, I like that. Oh, but now it's not even here. Oh no. Oh no. Let's try and fix that. It's a bit better. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Actually, I want to do this little thing. Little skull. There we go. Give him some bones. Oh no, that's not even. Oh no, that's crooked. Oh no. Oh no. For this one, I am gonna use a smooth eraser to get rid of this. And then the textured one here. And instead of just drawing it again, I can just copy paste it actually. Like that. Yes. Oh, that's the eraser. There we go. That's better. It's a little close to the edge though. So I'm gonna carefully try and move this. Yeah, that's better. You know what? I'm gonna copy paste this again. Just so it's pretty even. Is that on? Okay. Now it's close to the edge there. Oh no. Just gonna scooch this in. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna move this here. Then we take this. Just so I don't mess up the side of the hat. I'm gonna turn this around. I feel like that would look a bit nicer. Yes, I do like that. Come on, let me zoom out. There we go. Maybe I need to make it a little smaller. Yeah, that's better. Now we can merge these two together. Now that's on one layer. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't give him his little nub. There we go. Let's give him his little eye patch. Let's do the face now. Just work our way down. Because why not? There we go. Yeah, like that. That's nice. To see that I don't make it too big. There we go. I guess technically I can have the eye come out of it a little. It's not that bad. Actually, the eye is probably closed, so it doesn't really matter. Never mind. Let's set up a little higher. I wanted this one. Okay, there we go. What direction do we want it to look in? Let's make another new layer and just move. Oh, still the eraser. There we go, so we can move it around. Think for some reason I like this the best, but this one's also cute. Just looking off to the side a little. I think I might go with this one. Let's clean that up. Merge those together. Beautiful. And then give him his little smile. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And almost. I don't know if I like the nose. I'll come back to that. Go. Okay. Should I give him a little hair? That would be cute. But what hair? Also, actually, should I? Maybe not. So let me maybe curve this in a bit more. Maybe more like that. Because it is a star. It's not gonna stay as wide all the way to the end. Yeah, that's a bit better. Let's do it like this. Beautiful. Give him a little hair. Yeah. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. The leg. Another nub. I can probably give him some hands, because now he has nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna give him some pants or like some shorts or something. So connect this a bit differently. Asks for the eraser, thank you. There we go. Let's do this a bit more like that. Well, now the build looks ridiculously big. Actually, never mind. Like a little inwards. Streaming without the panda, brave. I'm trying. I'm trying. But hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day. No emotional support, panda. Nope. No emotional support at all today. So we'll see what happens. It'll be fine. It's not like I'm playing Overwatch. It's a bit more chill, I guess. To figure out how to give this guy some pants. Maybe I can do it like this. Is that Patrick? You're the second person to ask me that. It's not Patrick. But I can see why you would think that. It's just I did some Inktober challenges with someone. We got some prompts and I got 5 minutes to draw it. And one of them was starfish, and for some reason I thought, let me just draw a star and dress him up as a pirate. Don't know why, but this is what came out of it. So, like I have the sketches here. I'm just gonna try and finish them off today. Like some complete artworks, I guess. Finished artworks, that's the word. That's what I was looking for. Let me see if I can. Come on. My line is not working with me. Just do it more like this. Let's try and not make tangents. So that's been drilled into me by my art teacher. And get rid of these. How does that look? That looks better. That looks way better. Can you give him a belt buckle though? Is that what that's called? I think that's what that's called. English is not my first language, so if I mess up with certain words, that's why. There we go. Beautiful. Aren't you Dutch? English is basically a first language there. Not as much as you would think. I do get English in school, or like I did get English in school. I'm not going to class anymore. But you would be surprised as to how bad certain Dutch people, speak English. Even my teacher used to be pretty bad. So there's a lot of us that do speak English, but it can be, how do I say that without being an ass? Some people have a really, really, really thick accent, I guess. That's how you can describe it. Like my parents, for example, they can speak English. They understand English. When they speak it, they have a thicker accent than I do. I probably still have a good accent, especially on certain days. But yeah, I've had people that just use the completely wrong words when talking to someone who's English or speaks English. Because I don't think they were English, they were American, I think. And I was just standing next to them thinking like, can I just take over? I see how badly you're messing up. Because like that's not the word you're supposed to use. But I'm not a person that's gonna like tell people right to their face. It's like, hey, you're fucking up. Or like not when other people are there too. Because I don't want to embarrass people. But yeah. How do I do this? Let me get rid of this for a sec. Need to remember how a knot works. Hold on. Need to look it up. Haven't drawn a knot in so long. I mean, specifically with cloth. Okay, I don't need ties. That's not what I wanted. You're making it sound like it's morally wrong to make English mistakes. That's not what I mean. It's not morally wrong. I still make mistakes to this day. I was just standing there like, oh god, please, you're messing up so bad, please. I just huh. I don't I don't want people to feel like embarrassed when they make a mistake. Or like I want people to know that they're making a mistake but like not embarrass them in front of other people. Also, hi Coco. Welcome in. Um I don't I don't know why I do that. Like I don't know why. It's probably because like I know it's wrong and I want to correct them and help them, but also what? No. No. I'm not that's not what I want to that's not what I meant. I'm a nice person, I swear. Um no, I just don't want to embarrass people. Or like I don't want people to be embarrassed, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good at explaining stuff. As you can probably tell. This is probably completely wrong. I can't make anything of the references that Pinterest is showing me. Let me use this. There we go. Okay, we're gonna need to change that. Because this just doesn't look good. That is a tangent, and I don't like tangents. There we go. No, this. There we go. Now it's correct. I did add a sword in my sketch. Don't know if I should add that one in now too. I also, well, I'm gonna need more references of an actual pirate sword. Okay, I can work with that. I'll put that in. Do you like pirates? I love pirates. I love pirates. I like anything that's like fantasy, really. I love pirates, I love elves, I love vampires, I love superheroes. I love it. I love a ton of I like a ton of stuff. um I put the handle like this. More like this. How is that attached? Oh, okay, like that. But yeah, I grew up watching Pirates of the Caribbean, uh, Treasure Planet, all of that stuff. So, yeah. My mom used to buy every Disney movie like right as it came out on DVD. I still have a ton of them, I think. That's how I got some of the underrated ones as well. Like, don't ask me which ones, because I have no clue. I haven't seen them in years and years and years. Um, this goes like so. This is kind of the middle. Well, it kind of curves. I can make that. Curves this way. Yeah, kind of like that. There we go. Does that not look correct? Where's my... I feel like it needs to be angled a little differently. Probably get rid of this. How does that look? That looks better. That looks better. But yeah, there's a little pirate star. Gonna add some shading in now. So it's gonna look and feel a bit better with some shading. He's such a cutie. Thank you. He looks really cute. I love how it's turning out. So gave him some little pants because he didn't have pants before in my sketch. So now he does. Now he's not running around naked. um Yeah, he looks really cute. It's really cute. I love it. Just hope I don't fuck it up with something else. Gonna do this. I'd say the light comes from like here. Yeah. That means shading here. Some shading here. And add some dimension. And it doesn't, so it doesn't just look flat. But like it has like actual like thickness. Got these little nub is also has also a bit of has a bit of shadow. This too. There we go. And a bit here. What? This is a bit more hidden. Maybe this has like a bit more shadow. Like that. And this is a bit more like this. Um, there we go. I think shading like this, like with the little lines, I think that's my favorite part of drawing. I think that's my favorite part of the process. Well, I'm gonna make this a little like that. There we go. Yes, that looks nicer. Just because it's kind of like I don't really have to think that much about it because I kind of know where the light hits based on like how I draw this, like the lighting source where it's coming from. I can figure out instantly like okay, the shading is like here and here and here. And I just have to draw little lines. Because I really like using them as shading. So yeah, it's kind of like don't need to use my brain. It's just draw a line. And that's it. Just add a bit of this in here. Yeah. we go, that's our little star. Can get rid of this now. There we go. Guess you can actually color in the eye patch a bit as well. Like this. Yeah, like that. It's a bit rough, but I kind of like it when it's like roughly colored in. Well, for the like darker parts. If it's for like just like flat colors and stuff, I do use like a brush like this so I can get everything. But if it's like for line art and just coloring in like I guess like just black parts, I just color it really roughly. So afterwards, if I like want to just put like a pink underneath it for now, I don't know. I can kind of see it like a little through the lines. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. Should I color you in now or should I wait? Oh, I forgot a bit of shading. Needs a little here. Whoops. There we go. Now he's done. Do I color you in now or do I wait a little? Let's maybe wait a little and see if I want to change something later. Like I did just now, because this was way too big. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Wait and see if I want to change anything later. In the like when I'm working on the other two. Then we'll color it in. After I'm sure that I don't want to change anything around. Check something real quick. There we go. Okay. Let's move on. Actually, let me name my layer. There we go. Let's move on to the little ghost. This one's gonna be a bit annoying because it's a lot of really long lines. And they can be a bit yeah, annoying to draw. Do I have a stabilizer on? I do have a stabilizer on. I can put it a little higher. I think that's gonna help. Oh yeah, that already helps. Beautiful. There we go. Let's make it a little more fat, a little more worn down. Nope, that's not. Nope, that's also not it. Nope. Come on, I got this. Maybe I need to do it from the other side. How's that? Perfect. There we go. can I connect it like this? Can I connect it smoothly like that? Apparently not. God. Nope. Terrible at this. There we go. That's better. Gotta do it in a few different parts and then it works. These would make cute stickers. I'd love to one day make them into stickers. That would be cool. Have my own stickers. Maybe one day in the future, I'll have my own sticker pack. But not now. Let's do it like this. Yes. The little ghosty doesn't need that much work. I think the eyes are gonna be the most annoying. How's that shape? Actually, that's pretty good. Let's color that in. There we go. You. Maybe a little more like this. Yeah, I think that's perfect. There we go. Now we do the shading again. I'm gonna use the same kind of like light source that kind of just like this, coming down from here. Just because I feel like it's nicer if it all has the same light source, like the same direction of the shading and stuff, instead of like they're all having like the light comes from all different angles. Find it a bit weird to look at. Well, for stickers, that is. If it's for like an actual like scene, I guess, then of course it makes sense that like different objects have different light sources. And the shadows come from like different sides. Like if the light was here, then it would kind of go down here. So this would be light, but then this would all be dark. But for now I don't wanna do that. Gonna keep it nice, kind of the same. Gonna redo this part though. Bit more like that. Yep, that's nice. We also don't really like this line here. I feel like there's too much white up there. Trial and error. I want something here, but I don't know what. Like that, maybe? That could be nice. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'll just leave it. We're gonna leave it. Again, maybe later I'll find something that I want to have on there. Do still feel like this is a little... Oh, that's the wrong layer. This is a little big. Let me scoot that in a bit. Yeah, that should be better. Right. That one, the little ghost, that was very fast. That was done really, really quickly. But now the pumpkin. Let me take a sip of water first, maybe. Been talking for like 40 minutes. Might as well. There we go. The pumpkin. How am I gonna start with you? Let's start with just the general shape of a pumpkin. Let's try and get this. Like that. I should have done this with a symmetry. Let me get a symmetry tool out. Not like that. Only need to. We'll do it like that. Okay, can I? There we go. My hand is very shaky for some reason. Hold on, let me shake it out. There we go. That's better. Oh, hello, Hassan. Welcome in. There we go. Clean that stuff up. What are you drawing? I'm drawing a pumpkin right now, but I've already drawn like a little pirate and a little ghost. I really want to make some Halloween stuff because I love Halloween. So it's so cool. Thank you. But yeah, these are like Inktober challenges I did with a friend of mine. Where we had 5 minutes to draw each prompt. And the 3 that I've chosen, or like I'm drawing today, are the 3 that I feel have the most potential to be turned into something else. So yeah. I'm gonna try and finish these. And we'll see what happens with them after. Is that a gentleman pumpkin? Yes, he's a very distinguished gentleman. The prompt was mustache. So I just drew a pumpkin with a mustache and a top hat and stuff. I thought it was fun. There we go. It's not really how a mustache works. God damn it. I think that's pretty good. Oh, but that's a tangent. No! Never mind, it's not good. rearrange this. I need my eraser. Thank you very much. There we go. That's a pretty good mustache. Now we erase this. There we go. Beautiful. I think I'm just gonna do it like this though. Yes. Do I need the symmetry tool? No, I don't need it anymore. So we're gonna get rid of it. Looks like this mustache. Yeah, kinda. Maybe I'm... want to make it a little fuller. Yeah, I like that better. Let me just hide the ruler just in case I need it later. I'm gonna make a new layer. Just draw the eye on. I mean, that looks pretty good already, if I do say so myself. Then we do this. No, not, I don't need the ruler. No ruler. There we go. And we get rid of this. You have very sharp lines. I am using a stabilizer. Because I know, like, otherwise my hand, like, shakes like this. So a stabilizer does help a bit. But this is also... I have been drawing for a couple of years as well. So that does also help. Oh god, I need to draw a circle. Oh no. It's my worst nightmare. You know what? That ain't too bad. I'll take it. Wait, did you also draw your model? Yeah, I did draw it. I made it myself. Let's do it like this. Like a first right circle. Yeah, look, Coca, I'm also surprised. Also, yeah, he's in. I drew my model myself. That is my usual art style. Normally, I don't draw like cute stuff like what I'm drawing today. Usually, it's stuff like my model. Let's see. Gonna make it a little bigger. There we go. Should I do it like that? No, I'm not gonna do it like that. They need names? Well, if you want to give them names, I'm very much open to suggestions. I am not good with naming stuff. So if you want to give them names, go for it. I do realize now that the chat does not show up that well. Let me see if I can quickly put like a little color block. Did I do that before? Color source. There it is. Oh, not that big. Not that big. Like here. More like this. Um, select color. Let's see. So a nice ashy blue or something. That looks purple. That's not blue. That's more of a blue. Um, like here. Can I change the transparency of it maybe? Filters. No. Huh. It's okay. We'll see. Oh, no, 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 not like that. Not like that. No, can you stop it, sir? Oh my god. It's not working with me. Pumpkin Pendleton. You know what? That's a very distinguished name. That's a very distinguished name. That is beautiful, Hassan. He looks like a Pendleton. I can see that. Let's give Pendleton his hat. Nope. Go on. There we go. Gotta give it some thickness. It's not just a 2D hat. It's 3D. There we go. Should I have it maybe fade out like that? Yes. Why not 40? Listen, I'm not that good. I'm flattered, but I'm not that good. I don't really like the color of this chat overlay thing. Maybe a bit more like that. Maybe that's better. It's just for now. I'll figure out a solution later to fix that. Okay. Oh, is there a big gray block around chat? Because otherwise, I noticed, like, if it's not there, you can, like, barely read, like, part of the chat. So I wanted to keep it on there. So you can see chat a bit better. I can, well, I guess it's not like you guys talk that much, so I can maybe make it a little smaller. There we go. So like there's a constant like spam of like chat messages, so I can make it smaller. Oh no, that's alright. How does that look? Pretty good. Let me try to see if I can find an emotes I can blend in. Have fun with that, Hassan. Have fun. That's too light. It was both too light and too dark at the same time, actually. Just like that. Beautiful. Now he has his hat. Oh, I need to give him a chain for his monocle. That's closer. Um, yeah, this is the hat, so let me put the chain on a different layer. Also, wait, is that gray or blue? It should be gray. Like maybe with like a hint of blue. Oh, let's make it completely gray. I can do that. Me. This is completely gray now. What the fuck is that emote? Why am I drawing the chain on by myself? I have brushes for this. If you just ignore the green and all the face, it will blend in. I mean, it would blend in like half of it. Half of like half of it is okay. Like half of it fits in, like blends in. It's the same color, but the other half, like on the left, is a little too light. But I do see what you mean. It's really close. Where are my chain brushes? Okay, that's just straight up black. So I need that. That's better. That's too thick. I think that's a bit better. And then what was it? Was it edits? Convert brightness to opacity. That's it. I'm gonna make this lighter. Let me do it like this. Because otherwise it doesn't blend in at all. Okay, I was not focusing. What did you draw this chain? I have a chain brush. I used that, so don't worry. I didn't do like instantly like an entire chain. Um, just going over it now. The difference, like with my actual lining brush. Well, lining sketching. I use the same brush for both. I love the texture it has. Oh, that's not great. There we go. Pumpkin Pendleton will be very satisfied with your work. Thank you, thank you. That's a huge compliment. The honors. The honor is very great. The fact that I am allowed to work with Pendleton is words can't describe it. It's awesome. Oh, messing up there. There we go. Almost done with the chain. See, that brushes, like some brushes just make the work go way faster, which is great, because as much as I like spending time on certain pieces, sometimes you just want to get like the most annoying stuff like over with. Like drawing a chain from scratch is so time consuming and it can look very weird sometimes. So, very glad that there's brushes like this. It's like whoever made them, goddamn legend. Absolute hero. I forgot who made them. Can probably find it again if I go to the Clip Studio asset store, but it's fine. Gonna connect these a bit more. There we go. Me when grass brush because I'm not drawing all those tiny blades of grass. Exactly. It takes so much time. It's it's so annoying sometimes. And the brushes help. So why not use them to your advantage? They're there. So people made them for a reason. They're not just there to look pretty. Ooh, that was such a good line. Yes. Maybe extend that line a little. Come on. Like that. That's good. Now get rid of the stuff that you cannot see. Then there's another one. It's kind of like a little heart, actually, these little leaves. It's very weirdly shaped, or I guess from a different perspective. A heart. How does that look? I think I'm gonna put this one just a little closer. Where is it? There it is. There we go. I think that will be better. Yeah, I like that better. Just do it a bit like... Oh, I'm pressing the right button? Yes, I am. Clip Studio was just a little bit annoying. I feel like this one needs to be in a different place. So like this. And then we use this tool, bring it closer to here. Yeah, it's gonna be better. Okay, maybe not 30. Maybe it is. Yeah, 17 should be fine. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Otherwise, there was just like a gaping hole in between all the leaves. That wouldn't look nice. Now we gotta give him his little... Come on. There we go. His little curl on top of his head. It's a bit weird. Okay. This. This. No? How does that one look? That looks pretty nice. That looks pretty nice. Just leave this in line. No, I think I'm gonna make it a little thicker. Sketch it in like this. Messed up a little here. There we go. That's better. Yes. Okay. I did draw a little leaf on top of his head here as well, but I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I could try it out again. I already have two of them going the other way, so let's see. Maybe just add a second twist like this. I think that would look better than adding another leaf. Yes, I think that's gonna look better. Yep, that looks better. I like that better. Beautiful. So notice this needs like a little. I keep thinking I'm gonna press the wrong button, but I'm not. It's just weird sometimes. Something like this. Yep, that's it. Can maybe do it a bit more like this, actually. Yeah. Oh, I did that on the same layer as this one. Fuck. Oh, I'm stupid. It's okay. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Right. Time to shade again. To right brush size. And again, just gonna follow the same direction of light as I did with the other two. And then a bit on the side here. That is not the same angle. Whoops. That's better. There we go. Technically, I should. This should be a little. Like this. Technically, because it's like cut out of it. Oh. There we go. That's better. This line doesn't look great. There we go. There we go. Do I like that? No, I don't really like that. Let me get rid of that. And add a bit more shading here. Not too much. Yeah, like that. That's nice. Pumpkin has way more shading than the ghost. Jesus Christ. There we go. Need to shade underneath the mustache too. That's nice. Shade the little bow tie. Ooh, don't move my entire layer. Thank you. Like this. There we go. Now we continue here. The side of the pumpkin does not need as much. Just a little here. Stuff that gets covered by the hat. Other than that, it's fine. And a bit of this because it goes inward. Yeah, like that. And there. Now the leaves. Just a little here. And then the creases. And then on here. There we go. Oh no, it needs a little more here. So that gets covered by the other leaf. Why does that one look so much darker? That's better. That's better. I'll just do a little shading like this, not the entire thing. The entire thing looks weird. Like this. Tiny bit of shading here and tiny bit of shading here. There we go. Now all three of them are done, except for the colors. Need to... Yay! Now we got a shade and color. Let me make little folders for each one. Let me get rid of this. We don't need that reference anymore. And pumpkin. There we go. Okay. What color should we make the star? I don't really know. Anyone got some suggestions? So I don't really. If I make it pink, it's gonna look like Patrick's star. I don't know if I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, definitely not pink. Exactly. If it's pink, then it's Patrick's star. I guess I can maybe do like a yellow or hold on, let me OBS work with me. There we go. Maybe a yellow. Could desaturated yellow. Could be something. Maybe. Maybe a little more to the orange side. Yellow and orange are the most stereotypical starfish colors. I know. I know they are. Don't really know what else to do, though. There's some nice Halloween-y colors. I can always switch it up. Oh, I should use them. I mean, I can. I thought like it's like, oh, it's stereotypical. Let's maybe not. But like, okay, I'll use them. I misunderstood you for a second. Just gonna fill it in like this, and then we can look at some different colors. Oh, nope. There we go. Maybe not this one. Maybe like, let's see. This is a nice color. That's too dark. Gonna make a different thing with like some swatches. Yellow might also look like a regular star. Yeah, that's what I'm also kind of thinking. I mean, I can try yellow and just see what happens. Okay, maybe not that kind of yellow. Oh, not that either. No. I think yellow might be a little difficult to work. Oh, that's way too bright. Might be a little difficult to work with. I always hate on Gurkhamit's solos, just noodling super fast. Get out of here. Damn. I get it. I get it. I like it, but I can see why you wouldn't like it. It's each to each their own. Oh, not like that. Let's try a different orange, maybe. I guess it also kind of depends on like what colors I'm gonna do the outfit in. That could also be something. I'm just gonna put these 3 swatches here, and we'll see. Sure needs to be lighter. Let me make my brush a bit smaller because it's not that great to go into the small. Oh no, to the small little corners. We're still going out of the lines. No. There we go. Why can I not stay inside of the lines? Goddamn. I used to be good at this. I mean, my brush is probably just way too big. There we go. Okay. Because your brush marker doesn't fit the actual side of the brush. Yeah. I wish it would, like, change with it. Like, when I put more pressure, the actual size of the marker would change. But it just stays the same. And it's kind of annoying. Just a little. But I also don't think that there's a way to change it. So, I'm just gonna have to just have to live with it. Oh, there we go. I think there was a different program that I used to use. And there it did change. If I put like a different amount of pressure on it. But I mean I paid for Clip Studio, so I'm not really gonna go back to the other one. Well, I'm not gonna go back just because just because the marker changed. Okay, that's his little shirt. Color in his pants. Yeah, it's either I go outside of the lines or I don't reach the line at all. It seems like. There we go. Nope, that's outside of the line. There we go. Nice. Should I never name my layers, and it's not the smartest decision. This is the shirt. This is, I guess, the skin, quote unquote. What's this? I don't know, those are the swatches. Let's give him a belt. Or like, let's color the belt more like. Oh, I need to put it above the shirt. Gonna go to class now. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Coco. I would say have fun in class, but I don't think you really have fun in class. Good luck. There we go. Okay. And that's the belt. No, I have exam. Yeah. Good luck on your exam, Coco. You're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it. I know you will. I believe in you. You got this. There we go. Put that under here. Oh god, that's almost the same shade. Hope I got everything. Let's use this color. It's a nice color. And that is the sword. Need to look what color pirates' hats usually are. Hold on. Google. Pirate hats. If only I could type, that would be nice. It's usually like a black or a very desaturated brown. Guess I can go with a desaturated brown. That's too desaturated. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna clean up the edges. And that's too much gone. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. You can add a little cross or circle in the middle of the brush icon if you want. Oh, I can? I didn't know that was an option. Is that... Hold on. Preferences, let me see. Preferences... Ah, yeah, cursor. Is that... No, that's not it. Hold on. Brush shape, cross or dot. Brush shape, brush shape. I have brush type, but not brush shape. Huh. Let's start a dot. No, it doesn't really do anything. I'll look at it off stream, see if I can fix it. But right now, I'm just gonna... It'll be fine. Because your current tool is a pen. Oops. I knew that. I knew that. Oh, okay. Yep. There it is. Thank you. That was indeed not great. It's kind of weird. I mean, weird, but also cool at the same time. If you want the fill to follow the outline exactly, you would turn on pen pressure for that specific tool. Hmm, right. Then it will follow the exact outline. Ah, okay. I love how I'm finding this out now. I've used this program for I think like 3 or 4 years, and now I find this out. Thank you for that. Oh, I do think I like the cross though. Circle shows the size that you get with max pressure, so if you turn pressure off, it gives you the exact size. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. The cross does help some weird way. I think the problem I had is like, yeah, I work with a pen. I don't work with a brush. And I don't think that ever crossed my mind. I just use a fill tool for flat fills. I learned my lesson. See, I have not learned my lesson. And sometimes when I do line art, I don't close my lines completely. So I just fill the entire canvas. Um, so yeah, I have not learned my lesson. I keep doing it. Okay, so this is the same one. Let's see. Okay, so this one's off the table. I think I like this one the best. Everything's kind of desaturated, but the skin tone then is not like fully desaturated. Hold on, which one is it? Which layer? There we go. That layer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this color as the skin. It's the hat. This is cloth. And that's the eye. There we go. Oh wait, I need to do the little skull. And the last bone. Nice. There's a little pirate. He's so cute. Let's move on to the little ghost. I'm not gonna make it fully white. Maybe like a little bit of a gray-ish. I'm gonna try and follow the line. I should put the paper color different for this one. I like the background color. Ooh, not that big. No, we don't do that. There we go. Yeah, this is why you turn your paper. Like this is why you put it as a different color. Missed a whole chunk. I need to put it smaller again. That. Okay, maybe just a little more. A little smaller. Technically, I could make this easier on myself and just use the selection tool. I don't know why I refuse to do it. But, yeah. Maybe one day I'll actually get smarter and do it. Instead of doing it all by hand like this. It would go way faster. No, it's too much. And there we go. Oh, I went outside of the lines here. Let's clean that up. This is a very useful material tool in... Oh, there is a very useful material tool in Clip Studio Assets. Oh. Tell me about it. It's basically a selection tool that automatically detects your line work and fills in stuff for you. Do you have the code or like the name from it? So I'll definitely look it up. Right. Let me copy. Where's my Clip Studio? The page has GIFs showing how it works. Okay. Let me look it up. Materials. It always takes a while for this app to open up. It's the only thing I don't like about it. Let's see. Close and fill plus erasing tool. Okay. Huh. I've never seen that one before. Oh my god. Please set as reference layer the line drawn before use. You can set multiple references. Okay. Nice. Yeah, because it's in Japanese. Yeah. Let me download it. Oh, it's asking me to log in. God damn it. Download, please. Okay, it's downloading. Um, put this one as reference layer then. We'll test it out with the pumpkin. I wonder what it's gonna do because I have like all those small lines. So specific to your case, you would for instance just circle the hat with brown selected and it will color the whole hat. Okay, okay. Right, let's see. Downloads. There it is. Let me just put it in here. Yes. Okay. It avoids the jaggles and pixels left over that you get with the fill tool. That would be nice. No? Oh, yeah, okay. If I have the eraser selected, that's not gonna do anything. Oh my god. That's amazing. That's awesome. Oh my god, that's gonna save me so much time. Oh, it requires that the color layers be separate. That is true, but I mean, I can live with that. If I get like the base, that actually already helps a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of these little things, but that's fine. It's like if I have the base layer, I can always like um add. You can use the tool to detect as well. That's why there's two versions. Yeah. So this thing you just did with the eraser, you could do it. Yeah, but if it's like small things, I'd rather do it myself. This thing is really fucking good. God damn. Holy shit. Let me get the actual correct color now, though. That is not the correct tool. That's more of a pumpkin. Okay. Not this. I want to keep using it. It's a nice green. No, that doesn't. Okay. I think this needs to go. Okay, okay. Now the mustache. Let's go with a dark brown. Oh, something went wrong there. Nope. Okay, so it doesn't work on the mustache. That's fine. I'll just fill it in myself. As long as it's a separate layer, you don't have to be careful with it. Also, it will work. You just need to select the whole shape. Okay, let me try again. Ah. Alright. Just gonna clean it up. Pockies, am I right? It is really cool. It is really cool. It's gonna make stuff way easier. Just do it like that. Yeah. It's really cool. Make this just a little darker. There we go. Oh my god. I wish someone told me this sooner. This is a good day. Today's a good day. God damn. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe... More like this. Yeah, that's nicer. It's probably gonna... What detected the other one too? I don't know. It might. Actually, let me put it underneath. It's way too bright, but this is so helpful. Oh my god. Wait, why did I put that? I'm almost like completely white. It's not what I needed. Oh, nope, that's still eraser. I need to put this up higher. Can you? There you go. You put it like there. Oh, need to. There we go. Now it's correct. I need to add on the other version too. Mm. Yeah, I think for the smallest, or like the smaller stuff, I'm just gonna do it by hand. I feel like the the tool doesn't always get it correct. Or like isn't always super accurate with the smaller stuff. But that's fine. It's still really helpful with like the um big blocks of color. Yes. There we go. No, still some gray there. I feel like it needs to be darker still. Yeah, more like that. Should I make the bow tie also like a red like this, maybe? We'll see. Maybe not exactly like that, but... I feel like it kind of clashes. The blue one is actually pretty nice. Yeah, little blue bow tie. Use this brown. That is on the wrong layer. Whoops. Let's do it like this. God, this is awesome. Holy shit. This is so cool. Yeah, but the small stuff, it doesn't really get it all that well. Like to erase it. But that's fine. It's an easy fix. There we go. I'm gonna make the top hat like the same kind of color as the mustache. Actually, no, put it down here. Oh. Oh my god. Is that a wild Joopy? Hi, Joopy. How you doing? What's this? Let's use the blue. Meeting just ended? How did it go? How was the meeting? Hope it wasn't too boring. Good? That's good. That's awesome. Yeah, I just finished coloring. So... now I can either shade it or I can leave it like this. A lot of talking about feelings. I hate talking about feelings. I hate going to therapists and stuff. But if it was good, then that's good. Ooh, you're working on those designs? Yeah. I don't know if I should shade them, like actually like start painting them, or if I should just leave it like this. Actually, I can get rid of the color source now. I think it's fine now. It's like they do look nice, like this. And I've already been streaming for like 2 hours. So I don't know if if I feel like shading the little guys, or if I just want to leave them like this. I don't know. I like them like that, but that's just in my opinion. I mean, I do like them like this as well. just don't know if I wanna go like a step further. Or if I wanna keep it like this. I guess I can do one of them and then see. Let's just, I mean, with shading, it doesn't take me that long. I usually just get like a layer that, like a multiply layer, and just go over it with some blue for the shadows. Very roughly. So again, I like it when it's like very roughly painted. It's also not going to stay this dark. I'm going to turn the opacity down later. It's just to kind of roughly get it in. Oop. Don't want to erase too much. Mm. Yeah, I'll just see how good or how bad this one looks. If it looks like very out of place, I'll just not shade the other ones, or maybe like very lightly shade them. Like maybe add some highlights or something. Well, with the ghost, we don't really need highlights, but like with the pumpkin, I feel like maybe a light source from inside or something could be cool. But we'll see. Mm. A little on the handle. A little bit on the pants. A little bit on the sword. Some here. Okay. Now we turn that down to 50%. So 100% is like way too much. Let's put blend tool in this one. Oh, that's way too. Yes. Like a little bit. Okay, on the hat it's a bit too much. Too blended. Yeah, like that. Okay, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. let me do that for the ghost and the pumpkin as well then. Turn this on. We multiply. Now we turn it to 50 again. Yeah, okay, that's cute. That's cute. You in there. Multiply. This one's gonna take longer. Never mind, I like it shaded. Yeah, same. It's better shaded. It's okay. It doesn't take me that long to shade. Cause I don't need to do it like very clean and soft. I like it when it's like very roughly painted. So it should be fine. It shouldn't take me too long. Like a little underneath the mustache and here. Little bow tie. Okay, maybe a little smaller. Um, okay. Almost done with the shadows, the shading. Then we're gonna add some highlights, and then it should be done. So we're almost there. I'm glad that I finished these today. Had them laying around, I think, for like a week already. Cool. Add a bit of texture to the pumpkin. Uh, 50. Yes. Then we take an orangey color. And let's see. I think usually I go for like add. Not overlay. No. An add. And then do that. Let me redo that. This is also, again, I'm gonna like lower the opacity This is way too much. Like this. Little pants, little leg. A little more hair. On the rim of his hat. Let's see. 50 or lower? That's still a bit much. Maybe like 25. Yeah, 25 is better. So let me try a different. No, not like that. This. Okay, it doesn't change that much. No, not too yellow. Hey, this is fine. Next one. Little ghost. I like doing it on top of the line art because then the line art also gets like a little gradient, I guess you can call it. Just some different colors. Okay, not like that much. Like this. Just gives it something extra. For the ghost, I can keep it on 50. You don't really see that much of it anyway. No, not glow. There we go. The pumpkin, it's really, really yellow. But it's okay. Oh, not like that. It's okay. The second I turn the opacity down, it's again gonna blend in way nicer. Just look way better. Like this. Now I can make the brush bigger again. I'm gonna zoom out because if I zoom in too much, I get way too focused on the details. A little bit here. Let's see, 50. 50 is too much. 25? Yes. And then we blend the hat in a bit because it's too much there. Okay, okay. And just one more layer with some white highlights. And then I think we're good. That is way too big. Just a little bit like this. Let's give him some highlights in his eyes. Yeah. Cute. Especially some highlights here. And on the sword. You got League of Legends songs in your playlist? Yeah, see, I don't play League of Legends, but the music? It's not just the Linkin Park playlist, there's also other stuff. But I gotta say though, I don't like League of Legends. I've played it, I think like once or twice with some friends, didn't like it, but the songs they make, awesome. Love them. I love the songs. Yeah, it's also mostly the players of League of Legends that I didn't like. Because I was new and I was trying to get into the game because my friends were like, "Oh, you should play this with us." I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure. Why not?" Um, but then when I tried playing it, I was so bad because, I was new and I kept getting like insulted and stuff. And that was enough for me to just say, "You know what? I think I'm good. I don't want to play anymore." But yeah, the songs that Riot makes, love it. I also love Arcane. Isn't Overwatch the same though? Overwatch is Overwatch is better. Is way better. Could be because the teams are smaller, I think, or like you don't, especially in Europe, you don't have that much interaction between like um the teams. But in Overwatch, it didn't really have that problem at all. So or maybe I'm just better at Overwatch than I am at League, which would not surprise me at all. League's UW server is considered extremely toxic too. That might also be part of it. Maybe. Maybe. Need to make my brush smaller again. Okay. Think that's it. Think we're done. I really like how this turned out. They're so cute. My god. How long did that take me? 2 hours, 20 minutes. That's not that bad. Pretty nice? Yay. I love it. They're so cute. Let me save. So yeah. For 2 hours, this is pretty good. I'm thinking, is there anything else I need to do with these? I don't think so. So yeah. Um, guess I'll end the stream then. Um, I don't know when I would stream again. I'm very unpredictable when it comes to streaming. Because most of the time I'm just like, okay, do I feel like it? Am I awake enough? Or am I dead tired? Um, there's no stream tomorrow. I know that. No stream on Thursday either or Friday. Maybe a little stream in the weekend. But that all, again, depends on how I feel. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for everyone that came to watch. It's very appreciated. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.